Alright, this video is going to be looking at solving equations with the variable on both sides. So if you have an equation that looks like this, 5x plus 7 equals 2x plus 13. What you're trying to do here is make sure you have the variables on one side and the numbers on the other side. So what I'm going to do to get the variables on one side, looking at the previous videos, if I move this one over to this side, it's currently a plus 2x. So now it's going to become 5x plus 7, which is still there. It's going to become take 2x. So all I've done is I've moved the 2x over. What's left on this side is a positive 13. So now I need to look, okay, what about on this side? I need to move that number to the other side because I'm trying to separate the two. So left on this side, I've got 5x take 2x equals to 13. It becomes a subtract 7 because this was initially a plus. From here, 5x take 2x is 3x, 13 take 7 gives me 6, and then you solve like normal. 6 divided by 3, therefore x is equal to 2. Again, let's check our answer. So if we substitute in, if we put 2 into here, 5 times 2 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17. If I put 2 into here, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 plus 13 is 17, so that means this is correct. So you can actually show as many steps as you would like to solve this, or you can only show a few steps. So if I do that exact same question, I'm probably only going to do it in a few steps, and I'll show you why. So let's do the same question again, and I'll do it in, I won't use as many steps this time, but if you need more steps, then you can use it. So I've got 5x plus 7 equals 2x plus 13. So then my first step would be to go 5x take 2x equals 13 take 7. So I've done that first bit straight away all in one step. Next, I've got 3x is going to equal to 6, and then I know 6 divided by 3 is 2. So again, it's up to you what you would like to do. Once you get used to it, you won't need as many steps, but if you need to show them all, then that's fine. Alright, let's do another one. Alright, let's say in this question here, I've got 6x plus 19 equals to 10x take 5. So let's look at what I need to move over to the other side. So I want my letters on one side, my numbers on one side. It doesn't matter which one I move. I'm going to move 6x over, because if I move it over to this side, then I'm still dealing with positive numbers. So on this side, I've got left 19, 10x take 5, and I've brought over a 6x, which now becomes a take 6x. Now looking here, I need to get rid of this. So if I move that over, it's going to be 19 plus 5, and the 10x take 6x stays there. Now I'm going to get 19 plus 5 is 24, 10x take 6x is 4x, 24 divided by 4 is x, therefore x is going to equal to 6. Again, let's check my answer. So if I substitute inside, if I put 6 into here, 6 times 6 is 36. 36 plus 19 there gives me 55. If I put 6 into here, 10 times 6 is 60. 60 take 5 is also 55. So that must mean my answer is correct. So the whole idea behind this is that you're trying to move everything so that your letters are on one side and your numbers are on one side. The main common mistake in this is when people move things over, they just need to make sure they're changing or using the inverse operation. Alright, let's do this one here. X plus 5 on 4 equals to x plus 7 on 5. Let's get rid of that. Alright, a few steps as well for this one. You pick what would work for you. Alright, again, doesn't matter what side your numbers or letters are on. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this 5 over. It's currently a divide 5, so if I move it over, it's going to be 5 times this whole expression here. And left on this side, I've got x plus 7. Now from here, I still want to get rid of the numbers. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to get rid of this 4. Now the reason I can get rid of that 4, because yes, it is inside a bracket, when you multiply fractions, it's top times top and bottom times bottom. The bottom number here is actually 1. 1 times 4 is still 4. So this whole expression here is exactly the same as this. They're exactly the same thing. So my next step, this is why I now can move the 4 by itself. So I'm going to be left with 5 outside of x plus 5. That divide 4 moves over, it's going to become multiply, so it's 4 multiplied all of x plus 7. So now this one you can solve. Again, let's start off with expanding. So if we expand our brackets on the left, we've got 5x plus 25. Refer to the previous video if you're unsure about expanding. Then we've got 4x plus 28. Again, let's move our letters to one side, our numbers to one side. I'm going to move this over, which means it's going to become a takeaway. While I'm doing that, I'm going to move this to the other side. So I'm left with a positive 28, take 25. Again, if you need more steps, then that's fine. Putting that together, my answer is 3. Always go back and check. So if I go back to my question, okay, let's find, where's the original question? Oh, just up here, sorry. So if I put 3 into here, 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 divided by 4 gives me 2. If I put 3 into here, 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 divided by 5 is also 2. And those two are the same, so I know that my answer is going to be correct.